I had a wonderful conversation with Shanta ma'am where I mentioned how listening alone helped me to learn English, better fluency, pronunciation, and most important, learning accent. After that video, I received so many comments asking how do I practice, what I listen to, how do I shadow. So today this video is going to about all these questions. And if you are a beginner and still figuring it out from where to start, what to practice, what to listen, how to practice, so this video is going for you. So welcome back to my channel. My name is Rupali from The Talk Tales, and watch this video till the end. And if you're new over here, just subscribe my channel and hit the like button. Let's begin the video. I wasn't speaking fluently in the beginning. I made mistake, I felt stuck, and even sometimes I used to feel that there is no improvement at all. But I keep listening every day. I keep practicing every day, and I didn't stop. Now, what do I listen to? So specifically, I listen Priyanka ma'am or Muniba ma'am. Apart from this, other content I also consume. But if I specifically say about Priyanka ma'am, I just love the way she speaks. The dialogue delivery, the pronunciation skills, the way of communication, articulation, and the most important, rich vocabulary. I just love the way she speaks. It's not always important that whatever audios or videos I'm listening to, it is related to English only, but I make sure that whatever concept or whatever audio I'm listening to, it is in English by the native speaker, so that I can practice, I can listen, I can make myself used to with those words, those sentences and those phrases. It can be any vlog, movie, dialogues, speeches or interviews, etc. But by the native speaker only. I listen to it every day. And obviously, it's not always that I understand each and every word or the meaning of every word. But the most important thing, I make sure that I understand the whole concept of that audio. What is it is speaking about? What is it saying about? And also along with it, I practice shadowing. I listen the audio, then I practice shadowing. I speak words, phrases, sentences in the same way that speaker is speaking. So whenever you are practicing shadowing, choose the audio with simple English, simple words, and correct and clear pronunciation. Make sure if you are a beginner, the audio that you're listening to doesn't carry very complicated or difficult vocabulary, so that it may be very difficult for you to understand the meaning of that audio and as well as pronouncing the words. And then repeat it like speaker says, the tone, the voice modulation, the intonation, the rhythm, everything, style, and even the pauses that speaker is taking while speaking. Whenever you are listening to any audio, just listen as a learner. So try to focus each and every part, how the speaker is saying, how he is taking pauses, how he is delivering the dialogues and everything, because these small steps or these small points really help us to learn English in a good way. Even if you find any difficult word, you can just pause the video, repeat the word again and again, and match the pronunciation of yours and the speakers. In the beginning, it may sound so difficult, it may feel so difficult that you're not understanding the meaning of every word, you're not able to pronounce the word, but it's okay. Even though you have to listen audios every day, every week, and every month, repeatedly, do not give up in the middle, just because if you are regularly listening those words, those sentences and phrases, one day it will feel so natural that you are speaking those words in the same way that native speaker speaks. And listening every day, it's a practice or it's a task to your mind. It's a kind of exercise for your mind, for your ears, and for your tongue to speak those words repeatedly. Now, move on to the third step and add one more thing in this practice. Keep a notebook with you every time whenever you're listening to any audio. Now, why it is important? Whenever you're listening to any audio, there may be so many words or phrases and idioms especially that you find new. You can just write down in the notebook, because if you are listening to any word for first time, your mind tend to ignore it. But when you note down it in your notebook and you read it again and again, your mind will remember it for so long time, and then you will able to use that word in your conversations and communications. So till now we learned 3 steps. Start with listening, move on to shadowing, and then writing words in your notebook. Now, how much time you should give for this practice? So to be honest, I have not decided, or I have never fixed any timings for practicing listening, because listening is the only practice that you can do anytime, while working, while going, while walking, while sitting, or while doing some other chores of your home. Initially, you may find it difficult, boring, or less interested, or maybe sometimes you feel like there's no improvement you are getting with this practice. But trust me, don't give up here. Keep practicing, keep listening, keep speaking. Don't wait for the perfection or the time when you learn grammar, only then you will start speaking. Because to be honest, if you want to learn speaking, then you have to speak first. So start it today, right now, at the moment. Don't wait for tomorrow or next day or next week or any specific or perfect time, because trust me, there's no concept of perfect time, good time. You have to create it by your own self. Start listening, start speaking, then start writing words, then sentences, and then the whole paragraph. Don't try to learn so much in one time, because if you're consuming so much data, so many words, so much grammar in one time, you will feel stuck, you will feel confused and demotivated and end up with learning nothing. So start small, step by step. Simple words. First start with words. For example, play, learn, give, go, etc. Then try to speak sentences by using these words. For example, I go to play outside. She is so happy. My parents are coming at my home. And then gradually add some more expressions to these sentences. It's okay if you're making mistakes. It's okay if you're not confident enough. But stop practicing, it's not the solution. You have to keep pushing yourself. You have to practice. You have to speak. Only then you can overcome from your mistakes and for your lack of confidence. Because I feel listening is the only practice which you can do every day without consuming so much time, and this is the training that get your mind habitual with listening the sound of native speakers, and then you will start speaking the same way. Things can be difficult but not impossible. So keep learning, keep practicing, keep speaking, keep listening, and analyze your progress that you're achieving day by day. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and subscribe the channel for more such videos. And bye bye. See you in the next video.